There are great quarterbacks, and then there are the ones who controlled the biggest moments in the sport. The ones who didn't just win games, they erased doubt, shattered expectations, and turned pressure into something that worked in their favor. These are the three most dominant playoff quarterbacks in NFL history. We begin with Tom Brady. 7 championships, 10 Super Bowl appearances, and more postseason wins than most franchises. Brady didn't dominate because he had the strongest arm or the best athleticism. He dominated because he mastered every detail of the game. From game-winning drives in the early 2000s to surgical postseason runs in the mid-2000s to winning a Super Bowl at age 43 in a completely different conference, Brady built a playoff resume that doesn't look real. He adjusted to every era, every coach, every defensive trend. And when a game tightened in January, no quarterback in history elevated more consistently. Brady didn't just dominate a moment, he dominated 2 decades worth of them. But before Brady, there was the original postseason standard, Joe Montana, a quarterback whose playoff poise became the template for greatness. 4 Super Bowls, 4 wins, 0 losses, and 0 interceptions in his first 3 Super Bowls. Montana didn't overwhelm defenses with raw power. He beat them with precision, timing, and complete command. The catch, the 49ers dynasty, the effortless execution that made the biggest games feel strangely calm. When Montana walked into a huddle in January, the stadium felt different. There was a level of trust, a level of inevitability that made every drive feel like a conclusion waiting to happen. Until Brady arrived, Montana was widely considered the greatest postseason quarterback ever. And for many, he still is. Then came a quarterback who changed what dominance even looked like. Patrick Mahomes. 5 straight conference championship appearances, 3 Super Bowl victories, and all achieved before turning 30 years old. Mahomes didn't enter the playoffs quietly. He exploded into them. Down double digits? Still dangerous. Broken pocket? Still dangerous. Injuries, dropped passes, shaky protection, none of it stops him. Mahomes plays postseason football with a level of improvisation and arm talent the league has never seen. Off-platform throws, no-look passes, impossible scrambles, and perfect strikes under pressure became normal parts of his playoff legacy. He's building a resume at a pace that borders on unfair, and each January feels like another chapter in a run that has no signs of slowing down. 3 quarterbacks, 3 eras, 3 completely different forms of playoff dominance. Brady controlled the postseason longer than anyone in NFL history. Montana mastered it with a level of precision and perfection that still defines excellence. And Mahomes is rewriting the definition of dominance with a combination of skill, resilience, and creativity that the league has never seen from a player this young. So, who is the most dominant playoff quarterback ever? Brady has the longevity and the rings. Montana has the perfection. Mahomes has the most explosive start the sport has ever witnessed. And each of them, in their prime, created a postseason reality where they weren't just great, they were inevitable.